This is what happened when you try to do grown-up stuff. Your body is not built for this. Right, Daina? Oh, Lord. Anyways, that's the current situation. Hello guys, and welcome back to another video with Nathalee Rod. If you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe. If you're already part of it, don't forget to hit like, and always remember to turn on the bell button so you get notified every single time we upload a new video. If you watched the last video, and if you didn't, I'm gonna leave it up here. It was fun. We had a blast. Until
too much fun.
We have Chick-fil-A in the house. We didn't know what we were getting ourselves into that night. So we finished recording. Apparently we went live on TikTok. We went live on Instagram. I do remember the one on TikTok. I don't remember the one on Instagram. After that, for some reason, we kept mixing the tequila with some juice that we had.
And food.
Whatever. It was you the one that poured the tequila on the juice. Was me? Why you blaming me for everything? Because I don't remember.
It was you. I remember I told you to stop. I was like, that's it. That's it.
So,
that's it.
I don't, as you can see, I don't remember shit. So we went to sleep, right? I do remember that when I was talking to this person on the phone, I was like, I'll call you back. And I'll call you back is that I never call him back. And I went straight to the bathroom and it wasn't cute.
She was done.
I was going and going and going and going. And then she's like, are you okay, boo-boo? Are you okay? I do remember that. You're like, are you okay, boo-boo?
I kept checking up on you. I didn't want you to pass out all day.
We were going to take a shower. And that never happened. We went straight to bed. And then I was fine for a couple of hours. I do remember that I woke up a few times during the night to throw up again. I remember parts of it. It's weird.
I don't remember nothing. After I fell asleep, like, I blacked out until I woke up.
So I kept on going. I woke up at 5. I kept on going. Like, there's to the point that, like, I didn't have anything else on my belly. Like, I was empty. Like, I was dehydrated already.
You kept throwing up. Kept throwing up. What were you throwing up? Like water? No. Water to the point where literally your insides were coming out. This girl was dying. Literally dying.
I was pale. I was shaking.
She couldn't get up right. We were literally, I don't know who the hell we thought we were.
I called my mom and I'm like, Mom, don't freak out. I'm drunk.
I'm hungover, Mom.
I'm hungover, but I feel like I'm dying. She's like, what you mean you're dying? And I'm like, Mommy, everything that I drink, it comes right out. And she goes, yeah, but you gotta keep drinking water. And why would you be drinking on a Good Friday? And I'm like, let's just not bring that up. We already wasted. Like,
we'll talk later about that.
And then he said, well, then how is Daina? And I'm like, she's totally fine, because she was fine.
I was fine.
And I'm like, can you come over? Because I really thought I was dying, like, to the point that I thought I was dying. I wasn't crying or anything. I was just, like, upset that I kept on throwing up, and I didn't want to throw up anymore in my throat.
She was so upset. She's like, I don't want to keep throwing up. What the hell? I'm like, you can't control that. You can't. It's just gonna keep coming out. She's really dedicated to that video because she really never drinks that much. And for her to drink over her limit, that was all for you guys.
Because you guys were nasty asking me questions that I couldn't answer. I felt better after throwing up like 100 times. Not exaggerating. And then Mommy made us breakfast and everything. Mommy is such a sweetheart. Even though she
nice. Even though she yelled.
Yeah, even though she yelled and everything, she made us breakfast. But when I was throwing up, though, she was recording me.
Mira cómo estás temblando, pues dale. Métete a bañar, es lo que te estoy diciendo, aunque no te mojes el pelo, pero métete a bañar.
Ma, chica, yo no estoy para esto.
Yo no estaba para esto y tuve que venir. Esta es la reacción.
Ma, por Dios.
Esta es la reacción.
Ay, Dios.
Dale. Bueno, Nathalee, pues vas a estar así todo el día.
When I was growing up, Daina was in the living room having some cramps or something. She wasn't saying anything. She was just sitting over there. Mommy was making us breakfast.
I was going through it quietly. Quietly.
So once mommy ended up making fun of me and all of that, and we go to the kitchen, and then mommy made us breakfast, and we were just sitting down eating. You take it from here. What was your experience?
I don't even know what the heck was happening to me, but God definitely said, you're not off the hook. You're not off the hook either. I think it worked out though, because imagine both of us in the bathroom fucking throwing up.
Oh.
I was actually fine. Like, I went to the bathroom like normal. I was like, oh, let me just go to the bathroom because I just have to use the bathroom. Then go to the bathroom. If I could record what was happening in the bathroom, I almost passed out like 2 times. I wasn't even drunk, but my head was going down. I was sweating. I called my husband like, I can't. I feel like I'm dying.
You call her?
I called him crying. I was like, I feel like I'm dying. I don't know what to do. And then I went in the shower or whatever. I was sweating. I was pale, shaking.
Mind you, she got her lashes extensions the day before.
And my lashes done and my eyebrows, my hair was done. Yo, I came out the bathroom a different person.
Her hair got wet.
I ripped off my lashes. Everything was out the window.
And then she's like, I'm hot. It's hot in here, but I'm cold. And I'm like, wait, what? Are you cold or are you hot?
It was literally, like, I feel like, honestly, it was like me obviously hungover. But that was literally my anxiety, because that's how I get, like, when I'm anxious.
And then I'm like, you're hot, so let me see. And I remember I said, wait, look.
Yo, this bitch took my temperature. Like, she was like, I'm not about to be exposed to COVID.
I said that.
After a whole night of drinking, where the heck was I gonna get it from? The dog? I'm confused.
So I went like this and took your temperature, and I'm like, no, you're fine. You're at 97.7. You're good.
You remember the number?
I remember.
Right.
So I was like, I called my mom. Do you want me to call your mom? And she's like, yeah, call my mom. Call my mom.
Yo, was I crying when
yeah,
I said that?
you was crying. I call her mom. Oh my god.
Yo, my mom.
And I was like,
Titi
bendición. And I was trying to be nice. Titi bendición. She's like, ¿qué pasó?
She already knew. My mom knows.
I was like, okay, so we were drinking last night, and I was hungover, but I feel good now. But I think it's happening to her now. It's just like, ponme a Daina. So I put the phone, and she's like, ¿qué te pasa? Ay, no. Pero, how do you feel? And I'm like, and she goes, call 911. And I'm like, what, Titi? Yeah, call the ambulance, whatever. Because mind you, she has like heart problems or something like that. I don't know, something. It's they're still.
My body's just stupid. My body's stupid. Everything was coming out that day. God was like, you want to play with me on Good Friday? Girl, anxiety, heart, stomach problems is coming out today.
I'm gonna give you a Good Friday to remember.
Yo.
I was like, okay, I guess I have to call 911.
Yo.
Call 911. I explained the whole situation.
They hate us.
I know. I explained the whole situation. Got into the ambulance. The hospital was like 3 minutes away from my house.
Yeah, the hospital was really close.
But I live like 30 to 40 minutes away from my entire family.
Yo,
so,
how fast did he get here?
So we went, and mind you, he already knew once we were taken off. So it took us like 3 minutes, 5 minutes max to get to the hospital. And her husband got there in 10 minutes. Not even lying. To the point that I was like, damn, like it's a 30-minute drive if you're driving fast. And he got here in 10 minutes. We got to the hospital, and they took us in, whatever. And of course, because of the whole COVID thing, for some reason they let me in, so I was like, it was good. Once we got there and everybody knew that we were there because it was a hangover, they started making fun of us to another level. You could hear them from across the hallway,
from outside the door.
Yo, you remember when I was drunk, this and that? And I'm like, can you just wait until we leave and then you start your jokes? No. The doctor came over and he goes, did you eat the worm? And I'm like, what? And she goes, what worm? And I'm like, I know he's talking about liquor, but I was just waiting for him to say it. And then he goes, oh, what were you guys drinking? And I'm like, tequila. And then he goes, oh, never mind, the worm comes in the mezcal. And I'm like,
okay, what kind of doctor are you?
Exactly, like,
let me know. You can get invited next time.
So they took her temperature and everything was fine. Like, it was nothing wrong with her, but it's just the fact that she has heart problems or whatever it is that they don't know yet. We didn't want to risk it, or at least her mom didn't want to risk it, because she was like, call 911, call 911.
Dramatic.
Stop saying that, because she's gonna kick your butt once she sees this. We were to the hospital. She was already on the camilla, me and my Spanglish. And then, mind you, before we got to the hospital and everything, she threw up in my bathtub for some reason. She didn't use the toilet. I don't know why. I mean, mejor afuera que adentro. And of course, I was throwing up, but I didn't have anything in my system, so it was just this yellow liquid. I don't know.
Oh.
But then she ate. So, you know.
And then the toilet got clogged.
Oh my
Why
God.
did the toilet get clogged?
I don't know.
She was throwing up since last night. So the toilet was clogged. Like, hello. We didn't even use the bathroom while we were drinking at all.
We was just throwing the hell up. All night, all day, all morning, everything.
We just threw it
So
up.
we didn't have no toilet. She threw up in my bathtub. So when it was almost time to go, she comes in and she goes, okay, we're just waiting a couple minutes. You should be fine. And then I'm gonna be right back to take the IV line out and you guys are all set. Perfect.
You're not even in the hospital. We respect anybody.
Exactly. Tell me why. And what freaking mind? Like, what was I thinking? I was like, let me take the line out. Once she comes back, we're ready to go. Titi, nos sentimos tan bien que ya empezamos a jorobar. Y the doctor said that they're gonna take the IV out and we could leave. So I was like, I think I know how to do it because I saw her doing it. Tell me why I tried to do it. Y se me olvidó cerrar la IV line y se empezó a mojar la cama. So yo dije, espérate, déjame cerrar la IV line. Cuando cerré la IV line, I didn't close the vein either. Y se le estaba saliendo la sangre también.
Oh my God.
Pero lo paré. La paramos los dos. Entonces no se está desangrando.
Oh my
Que ni en el hospital nos portamos bien porque mira, está la sangre por toda la cama.
sangre en la cama, acá en
Pero Daina, ¿y tú no viste que tenía que cerrar eso?
We were rushing our lives out, trying to clean everything up before she comes back because she's like a couple of minutes and you guys are all set to go. We had to clean everything up. All the sheets were covered in blood. Oh my God. I was like, what
We
the
were a
heck?
mess.
So right
A
before
mess.
she came over here, we cleaned everything up. Then she comes and then she was actually getting her period. But to make it more like, you know, I was like, can she get a pad? Because I think she got her period. And I'm like, oh yeah, she got her period with the blood all over on one side of the bed. Before we left, the doctor came, you know, to say how everything was fine, blah, blah, blah. And then he also, how you guys are feeling? And I'm like, we're good. And then, okay, so do you want ice, water, perhaps a shot of tequila? And we looked at each other and we're like, no, thank you. But he was like laughing, low key. We left.
I can't.
We made it out. I'm alive. She's alive. It's really cold, but yeah. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? Oh my God, my messed up makeup. Let's just not get close. But yeah, we made it. We're out finally. Let's just weak
Yeah,
and hungry.
right.
I'm hungry.
¿Sabes por dónde buscarlo?
Well, we're done.
Stop. Way too much. I got hot.
If you stayed into this part of the video, I want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate you and for taking the time to watch our craziness. If you're new here, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the post notifications so you get notified every single time I upload a new video. I was messed up on that last part. That was a story time that we had. Story time / mukbang.
Right.
And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Few moments later.
Sé que las palabras se las lleva el viento, pero si no te llamo voy a enloquecer. Sé muy bien que tú